Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty related. If you are a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this content and would like to see more, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and please hit the notification button so that you will always see my latest video uploads. So today I'm going to be talking about the Dew Drop foundation from Surratt. I actually have one of the old Surratt foundations, and that is the Surratt Beauty Surreal Skin Foundation Wand. I have that in the colour 11, so I decided to go with the same colour in the Dew Drop foundation because I did a little bit of research, spoke to someone that worked for Surratt who kindly gave me the right advice. Well, I had a look online as well to see what my best skin foundation match would be. So I went with number 11. So in the next part of the video, you're going to see how I achieved this foundation look and what I did. I basically used a brush that was quite tightly packed. So I used the Marc Jacobs number 3 brush, the Face 3 brush, because it gave a better finish in terms of keeping it all together. What I noticed when I used the foundation is actually it's quite thick. Even though it's a dew foundation, the consistency was thicker than I thought it would be. And in some ways that's quite nice because sometimes having runny foundation, I always question whether or not it's actually giving me any kind of coverage. That was quite interesting, which you'll see in the video when I tipped it out. The foundation's quite thick. I will show you actually now on screen what the packaging looks like. So you can't take it out of the box. It comes in a little sort of container like this. In terms of size, we're looking at 19 ml, and you get the colour that's written on the side as well. And then at the bottom there's sort of a spongy sort of area that you can push to get product out. I read a few reviews and I noticed a lot of people struggled with getting the foundation out. I haven't had a problem, but maybe that's because maybe I've got a good batch or I didn't have any issues pressing it and the product just sort of slides out. The only thing is you don't know when the product is finished, so that's probably one of the things that is hard to know, which isn't great because then you don't know when to buy another one. But when you twist it, it's sealed, which is great, and then you see the product colour there. So it's sort of like that. So when you go like that, nothing actually comes out until you press the product to come out itself. I really like the sort of compact of the product. I think it's quite nice that it's not in a large container, so you can carry this around if you're traveling quite easily. Yeah, the top fits quite nicely on. I mean, I could show you the sort of consistency now on screen, but I'll do a drop to show you. But as you press it, the product just drops out, and then if I show you the consistency, it's not thick and it's not thin. So it's kind of in between. What I could do with this is just quickly show you where I put that. So I just take a little bit of the product and just put it in places where I don't think I've covered very much with the brush. And I'm just using my fingers. I just used the brush earlier, and it'd be good to see what the finish is like. One of the things that I also did was I purchased the concealer, which you'll see in the video, and the concealer comes in this sort of little tube. I've taken it out of the box now. I bought the number 5. Again, I spoke to someone at Surratt and they said 5 would be a good number just to highlight or to provide some brightness under my eyes. So I went with number 5. The consistency is a little bit thicker than obviously the Dewdrop foundation, but it's quite creamy. This is what it looks like. I quite liked it. You don't really get much product for what you pay for. This one came in a 1.9 grams, so I mean, I could open it just to show you how much that is. Hopefully I'll be able to put it back in. That's how much you get roughly, which, I mean, depends how often you conceal. I don't know how long that would really last, but I'd say that the consistency when I put it on was, it did sort of hide my shadows, and it was sort of thick, but it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was sort of, it was enough to kind of sort of hide the shadows that I had. So yeah, I'd say it's a decent product. I think I probably prefer the Dewdrop foundation. Like I said, if you are looking for something that's light to medium coverage, then this will probably be something that'll be really good. So I guess my review of this is, I actually really like the finish. I'm quite surprised. I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought it would be quite sheer, but actually I'd say this is kind of like light to medium coverage, because having put sort of bits on areas, it does cover quite a lot. I'd be interested to see what other people have thought about using it, but in sort of my personal first impressions, definitely something that I would repurchase again. And you know, I'm pretty pleased with how it looks on my skin. If you've got any sort of comments on if you've used it, what do you think of it in terms of, do you like the consistency? Have you used other Surratt products before? It'd be really good to hear. Yes, and if you have any comments, then please leave them below. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notifications of new videos when I put them up. And yes, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.